There was an eyewitness to your accident. She saw everything. But now, if you disclose her name, your wife is going to kill you. Do you have to disclose the witness's name? You want to know the answer? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law in the state of New York. You might think I'm making this up. I'm not. This stuff actually happens. So now you were involved in a terrible car accident and there was a passenger in the car with you. It turns out she wasn't your wife. She was your girlfriend. She was your mistress. But she saw everything. And now you decide to bring a lawsuit seeking compensation for the harms and injuries that you suffered because of the other driver's carelessness. And now, as part of the lawsuit, the defense wants to know, were there any eyewitnesses? Because if there were, they want to go ahead and interview them to find out what it was that they saw and observed. But you know that the moment you release that person's name, that girlfriend's name, that mistress's name, your wife is going to find out about it and she's going to divorce you. Why? Because you were doing something you shouldn't have done. And guess what? Now you've got to make a choice. You've decided to bring a lawsuit seeking compensation. The defense has an absolute right to learn what witnesses were present. In all likelihood, the police accident report is going to show that there was a witness in the car at the time. So now the defense will want to know, who was this person in the car with you? And if you choose not to disclose that information, a number of bad things will happen during the course of your lawsuit. Now you've got to weigh that against disclosing that person's name and suffering the risks and consequences of what your wife is going to do to you. What do? Well, in all likelihood, you're probably going to have to disclose that witness's name. Because if you don't, the defense, knowing full well that there was a witness in the car and you are refusing to disclose that information, they're going to get the immediate sense that this person has information that goes against you and your claim. And you can bet they're going to do everything possible to get the court to compel and force you to disclose that person's name. And if you still refuse to do that, it's going to have serious consequences for your lawsuit. It's going to prevent you from bringing out certain testimony that may ultimately help you in your particular case. But at the same time, you have to recognize, hey, this is going to affect your personal relationship with your wife. Can you do it? So now when the defense wants to know who was the eyewitness in the car, in all likelihood, you're going to have to disclose that information. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to show you what crazy things can happen during the course of a lawsuit when you choose to bring a lawsuit seeking compensation for the harms and losses that you've suffered. And now, all because the defense wants to know who was in the car with you and saw exactly what happened, that could unravel your entire relationship with your wife. You know, I realize you're watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in the state of New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. You know I answer legal questions like yours every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.